guys, welcome to another video. I'm sorry I've been a little bit inactive on this channel, but it's honestly because I've been focused so much on studying. I honestly haven't done very much on the charts. Literally the last video that I shared with you guys was probably the last time that I was specifically on the charts working on my back testing and things like that. It's something I need to grow in, it's something I need to do better in. So yeah, anyway, now that I've come quite far into the ICT core content and I finally got past the swing trading, the high time frame analysis and all of that, I'm finally at a point where I can comfortably track my instruments that I need to trade. So that's just getting those high time frame perspectives, intermediate time perspectives and short term perspectives. So that's something that I'm going to be working on now. So what I want to do is I kind of want to bring you guys through me building out the Notion board. I was honestly going to just do this by myself and play some music and just work on this, but I was like, you know what, let me actually film a video, because I'm sure there's a lot of people out there that see a lot of people using Notion are probably like, what the hell is this Notion hype about? And there's also probably a lot of people who are like, I actually want to learn, I actually want to understand like what your journal is about. Like whenever I take pictures of my journals, people always like, share this, like, can you please share this, blah 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 blah, and like I'm here for it, but it's hard to show everything because there's so much. And I was even like, originally I was going to share with you guys this trading knowledge dashboard database, but it's got so much information that's specific to me. I'm like, there's just so much, I don't even know where to start. But yeah, also look at my notes for month 6. Like, there's so much. That's all the stuff that I did just today. Obviously I've done more than that, but anyway, this is just ICT. Like, there is so much where I've kind of done a little bit of a Notion tour anyway, but what we're going to be working on is my trading tracker. This is a completely separate Notion board. This is specifically for tracking the higher time frame. What I kind of want this to have is I want it to have a place where I can kind of journal every single day and kind of have a framework of where I'm at in price, and also just have some way to track it, to be like, what was I thinking was happening yesterday? What was I thinking was happening last week? Not something that I have to strictly do every single day, but something I want to keep on track with. And yeah, so anyway, I kind of started working on it a little bit, but I'm definitely still trying to figure out how I want to set it out. So that's something that we're kind of going to do together. I think I'm going to get rid of this daily checklist. I'm just going to dumb it down like a bunch. This is my research. So my research, I want to just be able to be like, I'm confused on the higher time frame. I'm going to do a deep dive, and to be able to like kind of just write myself like a little bit of just like an essay, almost just like a brain dump of just tracking what's happening. So yeah, that's something I want to do as well. So that's in trading research. And what is this one called? Price action tracker. So I think I want to have my research set out a little bit differently. So I want to kind of duplicate this, I think. There's going to be a lot of thinking out loud. So if you guys want to get Notion open in the background, I would strongly recommend that. But other than that, I'm just kind of going to be thinking out loud. So I think, because I feel like that's what this channel is about. Like, it's genuinely, like, if you guys don't understand, like, this channel is just about, like, the behind the scenes, like, the stuff that I'm working on that you guys don't see when you're watching my vlogs, or you're hearing my trading diaries episodes, or you're seeing my trade recaps. Like, you don't understand what goes on behind the scenes, especially my short form content. I have a video performing well on Instagram at the moment, and there's so many people in the comments that are like, it just always happens. Like, you always get like an influx every now and then of people who are just making assumptions, acting like they really don't understand like exactly what you're doing, just like I don't understand what everyone else is doing to improve their trading. So I've just kind of built this channel as like a bit of a space to show what does an average person trying to pursue trading look like what are they doing. So anyway, so I want this to be like my research area, but I want it to have like, I want this to be like my calendar where you can see the research that I'm doing. So like, for example, what's that 16th there? And what should it show? So I want it to show property visibility. I want it to show notes, the perspective, the status, and the type of analysis. Yeah. Maybe I'll keep the notes out of it. Yeah, okay, that looks good. And I wanted to open in a side peek. Don't know what that does. Alright, cool. Okay, I like that. So that's just going to be like my general research. I'm going to make this heading 1. Brain dumps. Collective. What do you call it? Collective documents outlining my thought process in the form of a brain dump during times when I am confused or I'm seeking clarity on the big picture of the markets. Okay, let's fix my spelling. Documents. Collected documents outlining my thought process in the form of a brain dump during times when I'm seeking clarity on the big picture of the markets. Cool, like that. Does that look okay? Does it look okay, guys? Let me know. Okay, I kind of want to have a button. I want to have like a button that can be like new research. Insert new research. Add page to trading research. Date will be date triggered. Done. Okay. Insert new research. I like that. I like that being there. It's very simple. I want maybe some type of... Do I have like a box going down? Insert. Add. No. Maybe it would have to be that. I'm okay with that. Okay, insert new research. Now that should insert basically instantly to the page. Yeah, there we go. Cool, I like that. That's good. Okay. I want... What happens if I do like a table of content? Quick access research, resources research. Okay. Alright. That's gonna move in a minute. Okay. I want to do divider, heading 1, resources. Quick view of general resources when it comes to collecting data and analyzing the broader markets. Okay, this is going to be a lot of like just bookmarks. Let's see, because we have this one over here, the fear and greed index. Don't know exactly how I want to format this one. Kind of think I want to do like a 2-column type of deal. Then I want them to come out to like, yeah, like that. Don't know what I want to add on this side. Okay, I actually seen, oh, hold on, what was that? Can I put this to the, I don't actually know. I seen on my Instagram, someone did a thing where they added like a bunch of different slides of like different data that you can have. Want to know what the insiders are trading. So from this account, Wall Street Outsiders. That's what it's called, Wall Street Outsiders. Okay. Seeking alpha. What is this? So you guys can tell I'm confused. Okay, I might add all of those links afterwards. I know there's like a few other ones that I need to add, but I'll do that later on. So that I can get rid of this section over here. Which is good. So we've got research, we've got resources. That's something I can track. And then what else do I need to track? Don't know. This is just like the general quick access, but this can be a page and this can be a page too. Don't particularly think I need to do a daily outlook, because I think that's something I kind of do every single day anyway. I'm just not sure how I would have format it. I'm not sure if I want to do like a 3-way type of thing. No, because I don't feel like there'll be enough room for the calendar. I want the calendar to be big. I'm wanting the calendar on the other side. I don't know, I feel like I'm being really like over the top right now. I just need something to look good. What does my journal look like? Quick actions and then overview. That's what I need. I think it's messing me up because I don't have the boxes like I usually do. Okay, I think I want it on this side, for starters. And then I'm just going to get rid of all of these buttons. What do I want on this side? It just makes more sense on that side in my opinion. Alright, let's see if I can successfully copy and paste. Okay, cut it. Ooh, where are we at? Need to get rid of whatever this is. Oh, I got 3 columns. Let me get rid of that. Okay, cool. Quick access, that's done. And then quick actions. That's what I need. Quick actions and overview. Oh, there we go. And then underneath this one, what's this? H3. I wonder if H2 will be better. No, H3. I actually don't mind H2 actually. H2. Alright, buttons. Insert new analysis. Section tracker. Name doesn't matter, it's more the date. Date triggered. And the status actually. Not started. I need like, there's going to be like a new analysis, and then I need some type of analysis that's going to be quick. Actually, I think I might just have insert new analysis and then just analyze as I go. Alright, and then what I want to do is I want to make a template. I feel like I need to be able to see all of these while I do my template. So template, yep, okay. We're gonna do the call out, so we're gonna make it array in the back, and then we're going to do it. So what I want to have is table of contents. I'm going to have a call out. Maybe this will be like a full analysis. So this is where we're going to do like a macro market analysis. So we're going to do heading 2, macro market analysis. Whatever comes next, interest rate. Inter-market analysis. Gosh, it's going to be a lot when I start doing it. Seasonal influences. It's going to be better as a H3. I feel like it is. I feel like it's too much being so big. So we have a seasonal analysis, top-down analysis. Gosh. Top-down analysis. So this is a different perspectives that I've learned from ICT. Macro market interest rate, intermarket. Is intermarket and macro market the same? I don't think so. CO2, COT data. Market sentiment. Time and price theory. I don't think that needs to be in there. Oh, I feel like that would be in seasonal influences. And the quarterly shifts. I feel like quarterly shifts would be in there because I think I'd put quarterly shifts in maybe the macro market analysis, but I think that's the wrong area to have quarterly shifts in. Yeah, I'm going to take this away. Time and price theory, and I'm going to put it in here because that's not where it belongs. So we got time and price theory. I think I want to do quarterly shifts. I don't think it needs to be time and price theory. I think it should just be quarterly shifts. Cool, okay. EBITDA. Interbank price delivery algorithm. Just making sure I had it right. Interbank price delivery algorithm. And then we got weekly outlook. I feel like weekly outlook and daily outlook, they need their own area, but I feel like the weekly outlook is kind of like the high time frame. So macro. Okay, cool. So this isn't it yet. So what this is doing is it's giving me a lot of time, and it's making the barrier to entry to do these analysis a lot easier. So I want to have an image. I want this image to include image of seasonal influences for the month. I want to make this like a bit of a more chill. And then I want to have the images. Then I want to add to be an image, and then here. Whoop. How do we get that? Okay, image, include image of weekly chart, include image of the monthly chart. Gosh, it's not gonna let me lose any analysis though. Daily chart. This might be something I do like weekly. Gosh, my brain's starting to hurt. Include okay. I think what we need is this. ESYM. This is my base asset. This is the asset that I trade. This is the asset I use for SMTs. So I want it for all of them. Oh god, I have to do this for all of them too. NQ, 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 ES, ES, ES. Wait, should I just have one specifically for each? I feel they all need each other though. Like it's not something that I can just do on one. It needs to do on all of them. NQESYM. Alright. Hold on, I need that little gap at the top as well. Okay. So this is going to be for that cast forward, cast back, that we see, and cast back. Why does it do this? Highlighting indication of IPTA delivery. I'm literally doing the most. But this will be good for the high time frame understanding. Okay, macro market analysis. We want to have interest rate analysis, sorry. We want to have that. It's that interest rate triad. I hope I'm getting these right. I think it's the 5-year. I think it's the 30-year. I think. Okay, this is where I'm going to have to go back in my notes because I cannot remember the rest of them. It's got the seasonal influences. Yeah, okay, this is where I realized we had to do NQ and YM as well. I think I need to do seasonal influences for those as well. For NQ. Okay, intermarket analysis and macro market analysis. Let's go and have a look at my notes. Oh my gosh, this is taking me so long. But I'm glad I'm doing it. Okay, you need to go to ICT research. Month 6, or is it month 5 as well? I don't have a table of contents for this one. Okay, here's my intermarket analysis. Okay, we've got the 4 major groups. Seasonal tendencies, money management, high time frame PD arrays, entering techniques. Okay, no worries. Got this one. Intermarket analysis, there we go. Okay. We're gonna make this one, oh, wait, where are we at? Okay, we're gonna make this one a little bit simple with a quick checklist. Is YM correlated in the expected fashion? So that's when I have to go back to here. Hold on, let me see if I can quickly add a table of contents. Here we go, into market analysis. Okay, it's just gonna work in terms of a checklist. I think it'll be easier. Bonds versus commodities. Equals inverse. I want to put the actual tickers. Here we go, T-bonds. Is that it? Bonds versus stock market. So here we've got the CRBX index, which I low-key have not been able to find, I'm not gonna lie to you. And here we have the US dollar, which is the US dollar index, and the stock market, which is YM. So how does the stock market move with the dollar? Don't think it does. Don't know. Intermarket analysis. Yep. Okay. Just reading through this. Okay. Cool. I don't really think there's too much more to add to the intermarket analysis. Yeah. What about that macro market analysis? What would you even call macro market analysis? The overall market? I'm not 100% sure. I have to research that one. Okay. Top-down analysis, COT data. To be honest, that's not too bad. Just don't know how we define macro market analysis. Interest rates, liquidity concepts. I haven't done all of my notes in there. A lot of my notes are in my book, but that's okay. I think for this one, open interest. I think we want a little bit of a checklist. Is open interest dropping in any assets? Is open interest dropping in any? Oh, I think we'll just do that in another one. So I think I want to do insert new analysis will be that template, which will be, we go into the settings here, and then we can add in that one analysis. And then I think we'll have one that's going to be called like quick overview. Edit analysis. Oh my goodness. I'm trying to make it capital. Cool. Did that save? Yeah, it did. Alright, let's do one more, and it's going to be overview. And it's going to be super easy. Very, very easy. It's just going to be a checklist, and that's going to be based off of the swing trading checklists that he has, but that's just going to be to understand like the market conditions. So yeah. Okay. Guys are probably like, what are you doing? You don't need to look at this every single day. It's not what I'm looking at every single day. I'm just going to do this because it'll be easier. Oh. Is there seasonal tendencies in form? I don't know if you guys are understanding. I'm just literally taking out his filtering process and putting it into a checklist that I can just watch every single day. Commodity filter pro, commodities, rallying. Okay. Don't know if you guys are following, but this is just basically from his month 6, just the checklist that he has that you go through for swing trading setups. I'm just basically doing that for these day trading ideas, and then as I get better and as I improve over time, I'll be able to improve my high time frame analysis. So is there a seasonal tendency to buy presently or soon, forming an effect? And then to the contrary, to sell. Are interest rate market or currencies trending? Are commodities or stock market prices trending? For the COT hedging programs, are commodities currently selling or buying? I think I'm just gonna do it like this. And then this. Oh my god, I feel like you guys are gonna be like, this is so boring, why is she doing this? But I don't know, like I just want something that's like real. Into market analysis. Correlation analysis. Okay, I was so close, guys. Alright, that's my quick checklist. Of just looking at the overall market, and then I'm gonna have one area down here. I'm gonna have in caps, what does the information above outline to me in terms of market conditions for YM, ES, and NQ. And that's gonna be like how I like wrap it all up. Is just to do a little paragraph of how does this actually affect what I'm trading every day. Yeah, I think that's good. I think that is good. I'm happy with that. And then I'm going to have that extra button that's like insert quick analysis. How do I add a page for this specific? I want to have it added as that template that we just made. I hope I did add the template, can you imagine? Yeah, analysis and overview. Alright, makes sense. Okay, overview, and then it's going to have the date as the date triggered. Oh, goodness. Date triggered and done. Cool, okay, it's done, it's finally done. That's all done. Trading tracker. To consolidate all the information tracked on the higher time frame for a deeper understanding and overall accessibility to come back to throughout activity week to analyze volatility and impulses enter the market. And then I'm going to put a little divider. And then we start. No, divider doesn't come yet. Alright, cool. Well, that's it. That is my quick overview. Quick, I guess, just making this finally. And now I can work on it. So it's currently 12:50 at night. I'm going to probably watch one ICT equal content video, but I hope you guys enjoyed this video and hopefully you took something valuable out of it. I'm so happy to be at a point where I no longer need to watch the ICT equal content. Well, I no longer need it to understand tracking higher time frame things, so that makes me really happy. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll speak to you guys tomorrow. Bye.